Once upon a time, in a beautiful forest surrounded by green hills and flowing streams, there lived a peaceful community of birds. In that bird village lived parrots, mynas, sparrows, bulbuls, and many pigeons. Among them was a simple, soft-hearted, hard-working pigeon named Safadu. He wasn't colorful or flashy like the other birds, but he was honest, kind, and helpful. Some birds even made fun of him for being too simple, yet Safadu always smiled and said, "Honesty and hard work are the real treasures." Every morning, before sunrise, Safadu flew out to look for food and returned by evening. One day, as the weather began to change and dark clouds covered the sky, he thought it was time to strengthen his nest before the rains arrived. He collected twigs, dry grass, and leaves, and made his nest stronger than before. Meanwhile, the other birds were busy chatting, playing, and wasting time. One of them laughed and said, "Look at him. The rain isn't even here yet and he's preparing already." Another said, "He never enjoys life. Always working." Safadu ignored their teasing and continued his work with dedication. That night, a strong storm hit the forest. The wind howled, the rain poured heavily, and tree branches broke and fell. Many birds lost their nests in the storm. They trembled in the cold, searching for shelter. But Safetu's nest stood firm because he had prepared beforehand. When morning came and the rain stopped, several birds came to him and said, "Safadu, can we stay in your nest for some time? Our nests are destroyed." Safadu welcomed them warmly and said, "Of course. This is your home too." A few days later, when the weather cleared, the birds started rebuilding their nests. Safadu once again went out to search for food and explore new areas. He reached a part of the forest he had never visited before. There was a large banyan tree, and beneath it a strange golden glow shimmered on the ground. Curious, Safadu went closer and was shocked to see a golden egg resting in the grass. His heart filled with questions. Whose egg was this? Was it a lost treasure? A magical object? He looked around but found no one. A few drops of rain began falling, and Safadu thought, "If I leave this egg here, it may get ruined. It's better to take it to my nest and try to find its owner." He gently picked up the golden egg and flew back home. All the birds in the village were stunned to see a shining object in his beak. Some birds whispered jealously, "Look! He has found treasure." But Safadu paid no attention to them and carefully placed the egg in his nest. The next day he searched the entire forest asking if anyone had lost a golden egg, but no one claimed it. Then the wise old owl of the forest, known as Owl Baba, came to him. He examined the egg and said, "This is no ordinary egg. It is a magical egg that appears only to those who are honest, humble, and hardworking. You are worthy of it, Safadu. Keep it safe." Safadu was shocked. He thought, "Me? A simple pigeon like me?" Days passed, and the egg gradually warmed up. One day, the nest shook slightly. Safadu stepped back in fear. Suddenly the egg cracked open, and out came a small golden baby pigeon, glowing with a soft golden light. Safetu's eyes filled with joyful tears. He wrapped his wings around the baby and whispered, "I will protect you. You are a blessing to me." He named the baby Kiran, because he shone like a ray of light. As time passed, Kiran began to show extraordinary abilities. He could fly faster and higher than any bird in the forest. His body glowed in the darkness, lighting up the paths. His presence brought peace and comfort to the entire forest. But some birds became jealous, especially a cunning crow named Kalu. Lust for power filled his heart. He thought, "If Kiran were mine, I would become the king of the whole forest." One night, Kalu quietly crept toward Safetu's nest. But Kiran sensed him instantly. His golden feathers emitted a soft bright glow, and Kalu, frightened, flew away immediately. The next day, Kalu gathered some greedy birds and filled their ears with jealousy. Why should a simple pigeon like Safadu be guardian of a magical bird? He argued, "We should take Kiran for ourselves." A few parrots and egrets joined him. They planned to steal the baby pigeon at night. That night, when they approached the nest, Kiran flapped his wings gently. A powerful golden light burst from his feathers and spread everywhere. The light was so strong that all the greedy birds fell to the ground covering their eyes. At that moment, Owl Baba arrived and said, "This light is not just a power, it is the protection of goodness. It shields the honest and punishes the greedy." Kalu and the others hung their heads in shame. Safadu stepped forward and said, "If you need help, I will help you. But jealousy and stealing will only bring destruction." All of them apologized, and peace returned to the forest. Months passed peacefully. Then one day, Owl Baba came again and told Safadu, "The time has come. Kiran has a bigger purpose. In the neighboring forest, birds are in danger. Their nests are destroyed, and they have no protector. Kieran's light can save them. Safeto's heart sank, yet he knew it was the right thing to do. He embraced Kieran tightly and said, "Go, my child. Spread your light. I will always be with you." Kieran flew into the sky, his golden glow spreading across the forest like sunshine. All the birds sang with joy, celebrating Safeto's goodness and Kieran's destiny. Kieran reached the neighboring forest and protected the birds there. His golden light chased away predators, guided lost birds, and brought hope to their broken homes. For years he traveled from forest to forest, bringing peace, safety, and light wherever he went. One day, after a long time, Kieran returned to his father. He was now a grown, majestic golden pigeon with an even brighter glow. He hugged Safedo and said, "Father, I have brought light to many places. Everything I am, is because of your honesty and kindness." Tears of happiness rolled down Safeto's face. That day, the whole forest celebrated. Birds danced, sang, and rejoiced. And all of them learned a powerful truth that day. True treasure is not gold, power, or magic, but honesty, kindness, hard work, and doing good for others.